Welcome back everyone to the BD1P Random Characters Streak. Today is going to be a normal character run. We have a lot of interesting characters here. Hopefully no Jacob and Isao again. I wouldn't mind the Lost. Honestly, I do like this character a lot, but just no Jacob and Isao, no early Judas deaths. I would prefer that. And then finally no Blue Baby. Anyways, today's question of the day, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be which franchise in all of media, whether it be books, movies, TV shows, games, has your favorite lore? Do you like the world building in Star Wars or Harry Potter or Isaac, which is probably, hopefully not going to be your answer. It's just Christian mythology. But anyways, let's get started here. I asked this question for a very specific reason. Ooh, Eden? The Lost? Well, you know, you speak something into existence sometimes, you know? I said I wouldn't mind it, so we're gonna work with it today. Seed is going to be DJPD8NA4. I asked this question for a very certain reason. So, my girlfriend just made me watch an entire hour-long FNAF lore, like, deep dive video, and the video itself was of some mixed quality. The narration was pretty annoying. The voice acting was atrocious. The editing was lazy. It just was not a good video. And top it all off, the lore of FNAF was ridiculously stupid. I want to preface this first. I am not the target audience for a survival horror game, like, targeted at, 12-year-olds. I was a bit too old when FNAF became big, so I understand I'm not, the person they're trying to please, but I watched the hour-long lore deep dive, and I gotta say, FNAF lore is complete hot trash, and the games themselves are no longer interesting, fun, or unique. And here's why. So the whole, problem with the lore is that it has no rules that it follows. It literally just does stuff when the plot needs it. For example, oh, this guy just can't die now because his sister said you're not gonna die. That's crazy. This dude can live for 30 years in... Oh, great. We'll roll that again, I think. This dude can live for 30 years inside of a... bleeding out inside of a suit. But for some reason, the kids can't do the same thing. Only their souls live on. It doesn't make any sense. And the thing that got me the most was that the way the whole FNAF story ends is that the original owner burns down a restaurant that has every trapped animatronic soul inside of it, right? So that would be the end of it. But for some reason, one soul survived. Well, two souls survived. One was one of the first victims of the actual other owner's kid, and the original owner's soul, those both survived. For whatever reason, obviously. And then the dude's... Oh my god, these items are trash. The dude's son... Well, so the bad guy was supposed to go to hell, but the dude's son was like, no, I'm going to torture you forever. Since when do souls get to decide where other souls go to live and die? That makes zero... If every other kid was forced to die as an animatronic, but this random kid inside of a Golden Freddy suit can control where other souls go when they die, that would kind of fix, the entirety of the franchise. They could just choose where they wanted to go when they die, because the whole point is trying to free these kids from their, traps. So there's no consistency. It's only made to extend the length of the story, and as a result, the franchise, there literally is no reason for any of this to be happening. And the biggest plot hole to me is how the government, or, anybody in the world was like, hey, why does this dude keep opening up restaurants if every single one of them just has, a huge murderous, child tragedy to it? Why would you open up another restaurant? Who lets you do that? If you were a suspect in the murder of, 6 kids, I guarantee you in real life, obviously this is not real life. It's talking about, freaking animatronics and souls, but there's no battery in there, huh? I did want to roll Super Bandage, and there is a chance if there's spiders in our curse room that we can do this. There was not. Okay, that was a little close, I will admit. There could be a greed fight in our shop that can give us a battery. There was not. Okay, so we are out of options for getting an item room item this floor. That's fine. We don't really need one. I will just grab Super Bandage for the fun of it, and then we'll move on to our downpour here. But the FNAF lore, you can't defend it. I want to see somebody genuinely try to defend FNAF lore in the comments, because there are so many inconsistencies. It's redundant. The other thing, too, is, every time they opened a location, it was this is the final location for the animatronics. And then, there's 4 more that follow that also have tragedies. This is the final time we're ever going to see the FNAF people do their thing. And then, one game later, this is the real final location. It's dude, you're only saying this because and I get it, they want to make more money. I respect it. The money grind is a real grind, but you can at least try. You see so many indie games that have, actually pretty like decent lore. I would say Undertale has some great lore. I wouldn't say DDLC has that great of lore, but we can agree to disagree on that one. But like, there are so many indie games that have like decent world building, and FNAF is just not one of them, to be honest with you. You know what? I'll take Dry Baby. He is a shot blocker, which could save our life in many situations. You can't defend FNAF. You can't do it. If somebody is able to make FNAF sound not ridiculous to me and not full of plot holes, like, it would be a fucking, you know, miracle. Well, what bothers me the most, though, is that the original FNAF game, like, I didn't really like it, but I understand the concept of that game. It is actually quite, I don't want to say it's complex, but the gameplay of it was pretty new. Like, it's kind of like, you know, the first bit of escape room horror that we ended up seeing in the genre that blew up like that, because it ended up being a really cool idea to have a horror game take place in one room. That was a very novel idea. And the second game did a great job expanding on that and making, you know, just adding more mechanics and more types of things to watch. It really helps make the game feel fleshed out. But as we've seen in, you know, more recent times, the games have started to, I guess, I think they're trying to ride off their lore more than the gameplay. Because I looked at the user reviews recently for the new Security Breach game, and from what I saw, people are not liking it. And I think that the biggest reasoning for that is the game developer. I think his name is Scott Cawthorn. I think he thinks that his games have more to them than they actually do, because the lore of FNAF was not going to make me or anybody else in that regard buy the game. I don't think, and the lore before, like, you know, I guess Game 3 was decently interesting, I'll admit. There were some genuinely, you know, good moments that I thought, oh, that was a unique idea, you know? Having X and Y happen, that was kind of cool. But, like, they're sacrificing gameplay for lore now, and when the lore, like, as we are in current day, is really not that good, you can't really afford to do that, I feel like. Can you just, like, Dry Baby me, please? I was waiting for it. It never ended up happening, though. But, like, at this point, the lore isn't good enough to carry the gameplay, being redundant and bland as of the current day. And Security Breach was from what I saw on the user scores, what somebody called it a glorified, there we go, perfect. A glorified point-and-click adventure, which I think sums it up pretty well. I'm not going to say you can't have fun and enjoy FNAF. I'm not trying to say that, because I'm sure that it's popular for a reason, much like Fortnite for me. Never played it, but I'm sure that it's popular for a good reason, and yes, please, Succubus. And that, you know, there definitely is warrant to enjoying it. But it's steadily going downhill, and I've seen the past 2 games have some pretty awful reviews on them. What do we want to do here, huh? We could, I guess, grab the battery and then go in. Is it worth potentially dying in a cursed room? You know what, dude? Go big or go home. This could be another devil item, or it could be magic skin for us. Okay, it was a red chest. Watch the enemies here. These guys can catch you off guard and ruin your entire existence. Oh, it's Guppy's collar. Well, I would have liked to have Guppy's head now, but I guess it's kind of out of the question at this point. But okay. Wait, the deal could still be open. The deal could still be open. And that could be Guppy's head plus a reroll for us. Could the door stay open for me? Ah, you know what? I can't ask for too much, right? We'll move on down here. But I just don't understand the hype behind the newest FNAF game, and especially the lore. I don't get it. Now, I will say, there are some really cool ideas in it, and it is pretty fun to look at it and kind of be like, oh, there's something really, you know, unique there. That's kind of a cool idea, but when you really get down to, like, brass tacks about it, it really is just how can they extend the story more and more just to make more money off the franchise. And that's how most, you know, I would say most AAA games are nowadays, is like, how can we just keep adding on to the story here to make it, you know, gross us more income? And that's fine. The whole point of, I guess, or part of the point of making a game is to profit off of it, so you can, you know, do what you love for a living. And I'm sure that Scott Cawthorn is doing what he loves for, like, a living. And I'm not going to talk about his, you know, past controversies, because that's not really part of the story here. I'm not, you know, personally talking about the developer of the game. I'm just talking about the stuff that he makes. Not, ooh, that's really good. In fact, it could be a teleport card, which would be huge for us in here. So I will devil card right now. Back it up, back it up. Just make sure you're fighting whenever you're not picking up random cards. Okay, we'll pop strength in here too. I didn't get a cutscene because it's not a devil card. I almost just, you know, Screwed myself there pretty hard. Ooh, hey, Rainmaker. Oh, nice dry baby right there. Okay, you're dead. Queen of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds. Wow, all of those cards were like literally just trash. All of those cards were actually god-awful trash. Grab this in case the leeches get too close to you. That was a pretty calculated dodge right there. Was it worth it? Definitely not. That was definitely not worth it. We did get a Queen of Hearts card, which we can use for some D20 stuff later on, but if we even get the D20 or like a dice room like that, so really, it really was not. I'm just gonna do this here. I should have waited for the big room, you fool. It really was not worth it. We'll move on, though. It's not a big deal. We did, you know, we walked in there. We saw what was in there. We have booster pack. We cleared out our boss pool as well. But we now have 2 less items that are not that good for the lost out of the pool. Oh, yeah, I forgot you do that. You have the projectile vomit. Correct. Just make sure, there we go. You're safe. And this gives us, I'll go for random here. Okay. Mom's Eye can be a dangerous item. It can definitely mess you up. But with perfection, I think we'll find that it'll actually end up being pretty good for us. I think it is luck-based, so 10 luck with, you know, a shot in the back of your eye. That could be pretty nice. That could be pretty nice. So far, so good on a run right now. I'm enjoying this one. We will fight our boss through a reroll and also go hopefully roll our Devil Deal into some really nice shit. Let's go fight Rainmaker again. With Dry Baby, you know. Ow. Okay, we're in a really bad place right now. Our HP is really struggling. One hit will do that to you. Go, Plink. God, you're dead. Woo! We'll grab this for, I think, damage. You give me damage, right? I mean, I meant to say tears, but again, it gave me range either way, so who cares? Perfection also does give us permanent double shot. That's nice. That's good. We'll walk in here for... shit. It's garbage. It's garbage. But yeah, I don't think that... I'm not going to... Ooh, guppy item? I'm not going to say that, you know, games that I play have great lore. I don't think Isaac has great lore. I think it's just... You know, it kind of has the whole cop-out, like, you know, oh, it was all in his head, or he's you know, secretly dead kind of thing. It's a cool idea at first, but now it's kind of overplayed in the grand scheme of gaming. But what I will say is that, you know, I play a lot of games that they don't really need lore. I don't think FNAF necessarily needed lore to make itself scary. I think the idea of just being in a escape room survival horror game was scary enough, and I think that trying to overcomplicate your lore to try to fluff out the gameplay more when it actually just does the opposite and makes the gameplay feel more redundant and honestly worse, it doesn't do good for the franchise. It doesn't. And I mean, I'm the kind of guy who will... I play Inscryption every single day off camera still. I'm actually getting pretty good at the game again. I have had a couple wins in the recent times in the new, really unbalanced Casey's mod. And I've had some good Inscryption plays. And I don't think Inscryption has good lore either. I think the lore on Inscryption is metagamey and lame. I don't like metagaming. I don't like, you know, oh, the game is sentient. I'm not a fan of that. I think it's it's on par with time travel in terms of like how to be lazy in a game. Time travel is the ultimate movie and like TV excuse for, you know, like, oh, we need like a plot device to help make this interesting. Well, here's time travel. I don't need that though. I don't need that. And I get it too. Like you can use time travel. I think Harry Potter used time travel pretty well. Although looking back at it now, it kind of was dumb. But I think we can go for a potential secret room right here, actually. I think that overall, you know, Harry Potter managed to use time travel and not overdo it nor make it like a huge thing. I think that was good. But primarily when you see it being used, it's an extremely lazy plot device. It's just like, you know, I think Endgame used it, honestly, extremely... I'm not going to shit talk Marvel again for another 40 minutes here, but I don't think Endgame used it very well. And we can go for a charge in here, actually. Right, because you spawn in. And is there a red chest drop? No, there is a heart. We don't really need that. I guess you fight the boss first, and if you want to roll your boss item, I'm going to also bomb you, because I hate you. Oh, get away. You could. There we go. That was beautiful, dude. The Dry Baby's actually been doing some, like, good work on the big man last floor, and now this dude. Huge. Actually huge. Okay, I think that's fine. That could have been bad. We can also go into our shop, I guess, and look for a battery charge for our knife piece. That could also be an option here. We have free mirror access whenever we feel like it. We could also just buy a shop item and call it quits there because we do have $15 freaking dollars. What was it? Was it Queen of Hearts? Yeah, you might as well grab it. What was it? What else was this? The Lovers? Well, Queen of Hearts is just a potentially way better Lovers, so we'll take that instead. But I don't know. I just find FNAF lore to be lazy. And, you know, I'm not saying that every game needs to have good lore because I play Inscryption, I play Isaac, I play a lot of Mario Kart, Mario Party. None of those games are lore focused, and that's fine. Okay, interesting. We can do 1 bomb here. And have enough money to, well, we can't even buy there's no battery here to buy is the issue now. Now, we do know, though, however, and keep this in mind, is that there is going to be another restock machine. Might as well have the Hierophant card for Alabaster Box later. There is going to be a second restock machine in our mirror, which we can bomb to get rerolls happening. And that could be a better premium item for us or a battery for our knife piece. So these will be really good. Hopefully it's a battery because I want to get that a sweet, sweet item room pool for DPS or any kind of cool tier effects. We'll go to our shop this floor, I guess. Or this version of the floor and then see if that works out for us. But yeah, I don't know. I know I'm not the target audience again for games like FNAF and DDLC, but I think I still am able to criticize them and have it be a fair critique just because, like, you know, even if it's not... Oh, that's actually 2 really good items. Humbling Bundle gives us double drops for hearts and keys and bombs and stuff. And we get Bursting Sack, which does render Spider Sacks useless. So you know what, dude? Hella good for us. Hella good for us. And we're smiling. We also get to see the Lost freaking smile, man. That's amazing. I love seeing my boy happy. But I just don't think that even if I was someone who was the target audience for FNAF, I really don't think that I would be finding the lore to be that good. And you can tell when a franchise falls off. You can really pinpoint when a franchise just starts, like, dying. And I think the newest FNAF Security Breach is kind of like that point, where the game is just not good, and the lore that it provides is also, like, the worst thing in the franchise, apparently. Now, I will say this as well. I have not looked at the Security Breach lore, because every video on the Security Breach lore is awful. We tried watching one, like, I don't know, like an hour ago, and the commentator was so hard to listen to that I had to click off the video. I just couldn't do it. No offense to the guy or his hard work, but I just couldn't stand what the way he was doing it. Plus, his name was like, it's Horror Frank here with another horror video, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch Horror Frank. I'd rather not. I'd rather watch, like, anything else right now. But I've heard from, again, my girlfriend, who is a pretty big FNAF fan, that the lore on security... What the fuck? Red key, though? Oh, baby. Goodbye, Eternal D1. Or D6. Hello, freaking red key. Holy shit. I love me some red key action. Stay safe. Stay safe. Now, as this character, it's not that good. It doesn't really do a ton for me. But overall, man, red key, this could be an insane item for us, because red room pools, I mean, well, there are no red guppy items, but there are devil items in there. Brimstone, Twisted Pear is in there. Like, this could give us some really nice power. And I'm hoping, oh, that was close. Hoping that we find it soon here, because the longer you take to find where it could be, the more charges you waste. And I'm fine opening up random rooms because they could be anywhere. Oh, horse pill? Bad gas. No thank you on that one. I'm guessing it's next to our curse room, honestly. I probably should have popped it down there first. I can't really see it being anywhere else, actually. It's probably adjacent to that. So we'll walk our way back there and clear some extra rooms to prepare for that. But whenever you find red key on a run where you're already 2 parts guppy, like this is a recipe for having a real nice run. This is why I like the Lost Man, because there is not a single moment where I've been scared of dying. That Rainmaker fight was kind of close to dying, but there hasn't been like a single... I haven't been terrified yet on this run, because HP is always in a decent place. How was it? Might be on the other side of this room, then? It's not over here, that's for freaking sure. You can die. You can die next. And Succubus on him, beautiful. Get a key here. Ooh, a charged key, which means we can go all the way back over here and pop this. Oh, it can't be there. Well, can it be over here? I have a theory. Dude, excuse me? That's the pact for us. That's Himolacria for us. That's Lesrags for us. Oh my fucking god. Oh, dude, that is the dream. Oh, dude. Hey, that's a wrap, boys. That's a freaking wrap. We now have a guaranteed respawn as this character. And we have 15 damage. Dude, I love this character, man. You always get the craziest shit as a loss. If we can find Birth right now, it'll make everything be just so much more better. Ay. And I'll even go for another red room. What's it gonna be? The ultra secret room. I'll pop this right here. Excuse me, sir. I don't want you to be over here. Thank you. We get some money. We can actually go back to our shop, and I'm going to be buying Mom's Key because we have Guppy's Eye to see inside of our chest. Mom's Key is exponentially better for us in that regard. So we'll walk back. We'll pick it up. Now, here's the play. I'm not going to fight my boss with Red Key. I'm going to fight my boss with the Eternal D6 because if we do get a Devil Deal, and it isn't a Guppy item, we can roll that. Okay, more luck too. Jesus Christ. We can then roll that. Another luck upgrade. Okay, thank you. Into a Guppy item and then have Guppy with 10 damage with a pretty shit, like 1.2 fire rate, kind of god-awful, but, you know, it could still be pretty good for us. So we'll do that. God, the Lost, man. There's a very strong difference between playing Tainted Lost and the Lost. That being, like, initially, obviously Tainted Lost is a bit stronger, but it is, I would say, tenfold weaker. It's ridiculous how Tainted Lost is... What is this floor? What is this shit? We're gonna fight the Fallen, which is another devil item for us after we got a devil deal in our red room. It's Monster Manual. I'm gonna roll it. Oh my god, it's Sack Altar. Okay, you know what? You know what? Oh. Goodbye, blue skies. I'm going to take this for Bookworm, and then I'll go back and I'll buy a battery for this. I don't think that it's going to roll into a devil item, but it's better than having a useless thing for us. So our shop is this way. You might be thinking, you know, voiding or trying to black rune for Succubus, that was a poor choice. And I can admit, you know what? Succubus and Dryvape, they were good helps for us. Both of those is gone too, whatever. Both those guys are pretty good helps for us. But that could have been Guppy. In multiple ways, that could have been Guppy for us. And I feel fine if that was the case. I feel fine about that. I'm going to go grab... We're going to say goodbye to the D6. We're going to go grab the Red Key instead. It is much more fun that way. We'll pick this up. And we can also look for... I'm guessing you're right here. Yep. Another battery. Okay. Where can we open up a red room? We can go into here and, like, go off of this one. Okay, we gained some money. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't a waste, I'd say. That's for sure. I'm not going to fight the boss trap wave for HP up as a character with no HP. That's freaking ridiculous. Why'd you even say that to me? It's honestly out of pocket for you. But, dude, I'm having a great time. We have Piercing Shot Hemolacria, which, you know, that could be bad. It could be good. You can't really say which it could be. But I think that there's warrant to having it. Of course you're here. And you know what, dude? Let's go for an error room this floor. We probably don't have enough money to make it work properly, but if we can just get, like, one other special room, any kind of extra cash, we can bomb our machine for more money as well, like, wait on that one. That's going to be after your initial red key here. Oh. Well, that's also really good. So why don't we walk up here, pop that. We get another charge because we do have a mini battery back here. Actually, Hemolacria Piercing is undeniably very good. Undeniably. And we get more money. We can go to our shop, and I guess we already lost our beggar, though. Kind of sad. We'll grab the mini battery here, and we can have one more chance for a special room or an error room. Probably not error this early on. I didn't think so, yeah. We get to fight an extra... Could be a battery. Could be a cracked key drop here. You never know. Even a mini battery gives us a full charge. Okay, no mini battery. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need all of this stuff. We could actually... We could go fight our boss trap. What are the odds that there's an error room up there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know there can be 9. We are situated. Okay, actually, I'm going to go fight the boss room now. Or the boss trap. Because there definitely could be a error room up there. Just because of how high our floor is. So let's pick up the HP here. And let's fight it out. We do have a Hierophant card when we become Laz 2. So we can actually have starting HP and not just one red heart and die to, you know, a random womb enemy or something like that. Let's not die here. It's just Gertie. Like, you're fine. Gertie is like an easy boss. Uh-oh. I said early. Oh, God. I said easy a little bit too early there, huh? I'm going to bomb this fool. Yeah, I knew you were going to be up here. Be careful. Just be careful. There you go. He's a goner. Okay. So we have a small chance for an error room here. I doubt it's going to happen. But on the off chance that it does, it could be Mercurius, it could be Pluto, it could be Terra, it could be a glitched item. It could be anything up there, man. It could be the freaking president sitting up there in his beach house. You never know. But if I was gonna look at games that actually have like decent lore to like compare FNAF to, oh, it is an error room, sick, and it's complete shit. But there are horse pills on luck up, okay. We now have that's a luck down. Who cares? 48-hour energy, health up, 2 48-hour energies. I found pills, and oh, I'm excited. Horse pill, huh? See, I'm gonna drop the Hierophant card now. I'm gonna take. I don't honestly. I'll be real with you. I don't think we're going to die on this run. As dumb as that sounds, I literally do not see us dying. And we can compost all of that to gain some spiders and flies and move on. I don't see us dying. I mean, the I'm excited pill, yeah, that could kill us, but on a normal situation, I really don't see us dying here. We'll do this, and we'll just start walking this direction with our 48-hour energy. Oh, that's why it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Actually, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Can you leave? Jesus Christ. The ball's on that guy. 48. We'll just start going left here. Hopefully not see an error room like this early on, but at least have the option to see one. You do that, you can walk back and grab another battery here. Oh, no, you already used your battery? Oh, I guess you open up that door. That would make sense. But we can go, like, now we know the way to go for an error room is going to be left for us off of this, so we can come back and check this after we see all of our special stuff, because I do not want to be popping that open when we could potentially, you know, be missing out on a whole item room, devil deal for Guppy, boss room, shop as well. We do get the Mom's Kiss trinket. What's the next in our rotation here? I don't, the war trinket is like the thing you don't want as this character. I'm gonna bomb you so I don't see one accident again, because that could kill me. Friendly spiders, that's right. Honestly, man, this run, unparalleled greatness right here. This could be one of our best lost runs potentially, and we're actually dodging fairly well as well. So I can see this becoming like one of our stronger and definitely better runs. I will say our Tainted Lost run on the Iron Man streak, where we did not get hit once at all, that was pretty good as well. There's what? Did the game just lie to me to my face straight up right there? I guess when a Polty throws a chest, it changes the contents. That's a unique thing I kind of want to look into now. Because, uh-oh. Woo! Jesus Christ. That was terrifying. That's a unique mechanic. Is it when Polties pick up chests, do the contents actually change? Because that was, like, very interesting to me. I was going to say, oh, we can skip the war trinket now and see what else is going to be in our trap room, but, did not seem to be the case there, to be honest with you. There's the actual war trinket, and now it's finally out of its freaking shell, but very strange. Very, very strange. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I think that, FNAF could definitely benefit from just, like, focusing more on the gameplay. There's a really weird precedence. I think FNAF kind of, like, as big as the impact was for indie gaming, it did a lot to hurt it as well. Because I think people expected there to be lore for FNAF and stuff like that, which, that's fine. You can expect lore for a game like FNAF. That's cool, but you can't expect lore. I'll just take it. You can't expect lore for every single video game. Not every game needs or wants to have lore to make its story interesting. Some games are good just because they have good gameplay, believe it or not. I know, it makes FNAF fans shake in their freaking boots, but you don't need to have, you know, expansive lore to make your game interesting. There are plenty of games out there that just don't have complex lore that still make their game good. I would say Archvale is a great example of that. Archvale hints at there being, you know, like some prophecies and stuff like that, but it doesn't over-rely on that prophecy to make the story interesting. The story being interesting is because the gameplay itself is fun, and it makes you go like, oh, this item is really cool. I wonder who this sword used to belong to and stuff like that. It kind of rides off of that whole motif, and that's honestly, that proves to me it's better, you know, and stronger world building than FNAF is, because FNAF's world building seems to just take place over the span of like books and weird like VR games and like things that aren't even like the whole fan base doesn't even know what's canon and what's not canon, and that to me like just shows trash world building. I mean, if you're going to make consistent lore, you shouldn't retcon half of your games, you know, years after their release and just put a book that explains what the lore was actually supposed to be. And I understand that, you know, he didn't expect the game to get that big off the bat. I understand that. I do. But it definitely does rub me the wrong way when he's like, well, I don't think the first game should actually be canon and stuff like that, etc., because if you're going to be planning to build lore or even like want to do any kind of lore, you got to plan that out from day one. You can't just throw it in the background like, oh shit, we're doing lore now? Okay, we'll try that now, I guess. It doesn't work that way. It does make it seem lazier as the story goes on because you can't really back up the stuff that's going on. And it doesn't, like, you know, make me angry, but it's more just kind of like, there shouldn't be a precedence that says, hey, you know, what's the lore for this? Because not every game needs to be hyper analyzed like that. It's like Undertale is a prime example of lore taken too far. The creator of the game explicitly stated, you know, once Deltarune came out, that you shouldn't compare it to Undertale because it's a separate thing altogether. And what did the fans immediately do? Compare it to Undertale. And there's a connection here, guys. Look, and there is a connection, obviously, yeah, but his work should not have to just be derivative of Undertale. He can do other things. I think Deltarune itself is already a better game than Undertale was. Maybe not emotionally yet, but like gameplay-wise and story-wise and character-wise, out of this world. Like Chris as a silent protagonist just speaks so much more to me in terms of character than Kara or Frisk like ever did. I don't think I've ever seen like a just directly quiet protagonist that has just already spoken volumes about themselves. Even in game, they're like, you know, the joke is that they don't speak at all. I like that. I like that kind of thing. We gotta go find our item room still, weirdly enough, and our shop. We have $84 freaking dollars, dude. Where the hell is my shop at? Am I right, maybe? Yo, straight call right there. Here's the thing, right? Sharp Plug is good. It does get me killed a lot on accident, but Sharp Plug is good. Ace of Spades. We'll take Ace of Spades over Devil. That's it's a better Necronomicon for us, I guess. We can bomb for Ghost Baby here for part conjoined, maybe. It's a low % chance, but you never know. We have a lot of bombs to spare as well, so why not give it a shot? Jesus Christ, there's a fucking artillery in here. My lord. I'm guessing our item room is also going to be like to the right or down here. That there, right as I say that, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, FNAF started this precedence of every indie game, or every game in general, holy shit, needing to have lore. And that, to me, already makes me not want to play the game. Not because the game is bad, not because the lore is bad, just because, well, even though, you know, I think that both of those are partially true in current times. Just because of the precedence that games at that big set, it kind of makes me just not feel the greatest about them. And Undertale is also guilty of that. Undertale started this trend where, you know, every game started to use metagaming. And metagaming, I think, is really lazy and shouldn't be, you know, used that often as a story device. But, you know, whether it be because directly of Undertale and its effect on, you know, that whole market, or whether it just be because it was because of the internet, you know, popularizing it. Genuinely, I don't think that metagaming is good. I just don't. And I think that Toby Fox kind of also is in the same boat where, like, he doesn't want to do it, but he can't just, like, introduce it. Like, think of Gaster, for example, right? Gaster's whole character so far is pretty much like, it's metagaming. You know, him existing is already pretty metagaming. Even like Sans and Flowey being, you know, real people, or, you know, just being real characters, is inherently metagaming. And you can't, once you introduce metagaming into your world, you can't really, you know, take that away. So he's kind of stuck in this scenario where he has to follow through with the whole, like, timeline shit, which, how is that not? It must be our next one's our error room, huh? Which I think it just sucks. I can't imagine being a creator and, like, you know, just having to see your creation. I think the internet controls Undertale now. I don't think that Toby Fox controls Undertale now, because, like, at this point, the headcanons of the game are more impactful than the actual game itself, and that blows because Toby Fox, man, he's a visionary. I think his ideas and his writing is just unparalleled in current time, and it does suck to see something that's, like, so unique and so good kind of just be taken over and twisted into this thing that really isn't hit. There's a great video on this, by the way, by Super Eyepatch Wolf called What the Internet Did to Undertale. And it's a fantastic watch. I recommend it. It's a great look into how indie gaming has kind of been corrupted in the last few years. And he does explore how Undertale has kind of gone against what it wanted to be. Did we already fight our boss? Yeah, we got Dog Eat Treat, right. I just want to find one more room if I can here. Just one final room, if possible. I know that it's not over there. I think we have cleared out literally everything on this Curse of the Lost floor. Not there, okay. We can look for our secret room for one last, like, combative encounter. Can't be up there. We know that that's our ultra secret room. You could be right here, I guess. Okay, you are not. I just want to get that error room. We've already worked so hard for it. I don't want to let my 48-hour energy pills go to waste. I will gladly bomb all of these shrooms for a magic mush or a mini mush or a mega mush, if that's even possible. I don't even know there's a thing in this game. And we get absolutely nothing. Well, our last bet is a super secret room paired with a battery in our shop. That's kind of all we have going for us now. But yeah, TLDR on that whole like FNAF and indie game thing is that I find metagaming lazy, and I find the FNAF lore to be even freaking lazier. That's all. Ah, and there was no battery in here. You're joking. You're joking. What was this pill? Is this a... Okay, yeah, it's a bad pill. That's what I thought. Do we want to go Mausoleum? I don't think so. There's no reason to go Mausoleum. Like, we don't... If we had the Eternal D6, I would say 100% yeah. But as it currently stands, nah, there's no reason. You got great items. You got great build. You don't want to die to some bullshit Gunga enemy or something like that. Just move on. You're fine. We can go to the Beast fight if we really feel like it, though. Would I go to Beast as this character? That's a good question. Is this run... I haven't gone to Beast in a while, but is the Lost the character I want to go to the Beast with when I only have one guaranteed respawn? That puts me back at... Well, obviously. Wow, I'm so good. At 1 heart. I think no. I think with a streak this big and a character this risky, it's more important to preserve the streak by going on an easier path. That being said, I would still take Damocles and things of the likes. Okay, thanks for Shoop the Whoop, I guess. But I'm not gonna go to Beast because I think that like the thing with me taking funny items is that I can work around the items. There are some situations in Isaac where I can't really work around the path. I mean, Beast is the hardest path to make something out of because it's only, there's no special rooms, there's no devil deals, no angel deals. There's slot machines and judgment cards, sure, but don't pick that up. Oh. Interesting. That's a teleport to a devil deal right there. The mark is good. It's damage. It's damage, that's for sure. And speed. We're actually pretty fast now. Why don't we try... Why can't we go down there? It must be a secret room, maybe? I wanted to try going for an error room again. I gotta see how low our floor actually goes down here. If we even have a singular chance of that happening for us. We gotta be careful as well. One wrong error room could bring us to the wrong ending path and make our run shorter by accident. I don't want that happening. Be careful in this room. The spike box in the middle. I guess our floor goes pretty far down. The better option would be to start going up, I think. Or even just off of our... Let's go off of our vault room. It does extend pretty far left, and I don't think the floor is going to go much further left anyway, so... We'll go with this 2 luck down pills. Luck. Ah, there's 16 luck for your boy. And those are all these are bad, right? Oh, tears up. Nice. And okay, those are actually really good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of want to just start popping red key whenever I see fit to get random special rooms. That's besides the point. We gotta make sure we grab our Polaroid and our negative as well. I don't want to forget either of those things. Well, the negative would be, I think, a guaranteed guppy for us at this point in the run if we go to the dark room. That would be guppy. And would I fight Delirium, dude? Hell yeah, I'd fight Delirium on this run. I can make something out of the Delirium path. I can make a run work off of that. With the Ascension path, it's very rare. It's very, very rare. But we do have a 3-charge red key for Delirium as well, which would be, insane for just getting other special rooms and stuff of the like. So yeah, I'd be fine to do that. And we're already probably going to get an error room here if we just play our cards decently well and get a battery in our shop. We do have Sharp Plug. It doesn't work as this character as far as I'm aware. But if we respawn as Laz 2, we could be able to force a lot of red key stuff happening. Extra room this way. This room we could see some heavy hits in for us just because of how the enemies work. and how it's not letting me hit this guy. There we go. There we go. Just kill. Just kill. Once the shots are done, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Keep your soul hearts on the ground in case you die and come back. I think left is the right option for sure for an arrow room here. We'll go and we'll clear some extra stuff, but I think that's definitely the right option there. And we got our item room and our shop. Okay. Right in one place. That almost teleported me right there. Pretty dick move. Mr. Me allows for 2 deals to be taken. However, we already saw our deal on this floor. You are an I'm excited pill. You are a... I'll pop the moon card. We do get a range upgrade in here, which is not really what I needed to see, but it's still fine. We'll pick it up. And we'll bomb out of here. I don't want to touch that room yet. We're going to be going for an arrow room still. We also got to see our item room as well. It could be, you know, anything good for us. We already have piercing. We already have hemolacria. What else could this provide? I am not sure. I am not sure. Well, huge knockback in DPS is a definitely one of those good ones. We now have insanely nice piercing knockback scatter tears. This just feels like a run that Edmund was kind of like, you know what? I'm sorry, BD1P. You had to watch the entirety of the FNAF lore. Here's your favorite lost run right here, right now. Because like it pushes the enemies back into the other scatter tiers. It's an insane synergy. If you don't know how piercing shots plus 8-inch nails work, dude, just try it out for yourself. It is so satisfying. And we are going to have at least enough for 2 more red keys here, which paired with our Fool card would be a guaranteed Polaroid and negative plus an arrow room. Now here's the thing. If we go to Ascension, we do get an arrow room every single floor because of how small the floors are and of having the 9-volt quicker charge. Like this would be a really good build for Ascension if we were not playing as the Lost. He strikes again, huh? He strikes again. Okay. Why are you clearing? Go back. Why are you? Uh-oh. We respawned with the collar, dude. Oh, I thought we were becoming Laz there. And I was like, oh, we're going to be dead, aren't we? Because Laz is scary, scary, scary. Dude, I mean, the Guppy's collar dream, it works. We get our charge back here, too. We did lose our 10 luck. We still have what looks to be permanent, you know, eye in the back of our head here with 6 luck. So we didn't really lose anything. And there's our arrow room right there. So we're going to do with the rest of our red key here is just look for fluff rooms. Look for angel deals, devil deals, shops, vault rooms, bedrooms, dice rooms, trap rooms, etc. Just use your key to look for fluff rooms. That's all. And be careful in this closet room down there. That room is dangerous from what we've seen of it already. But still, man, like we're going to be having a good time right now. Eternal Heart? Now, we might as well grab that. We've become Laz on this floor. The Guppy's collar respawn was actually pretty clutch for us. I'm glad that worked out because I did not want to be Laz this early on. We don't have a lot of HP to build off of right now. We have Humbling Bundle for getting HP and like buying HP, but nothing else really could work to truly build off of that experience there. Thank you for that. What's in here? There's an issue with oh, no, that's good. Eye drops is the bad one. Eye drops is one that I hate. We should probably play that out for Soap because Soap is tears up for our pretty slow firing build right now. We will, I think, definitely go and play that out. Of course, the first option here is, wow, you're an asshole, is go for more red key rooms for fluff, as I just said a couple seconds ago. There's no fluff in here, sadly. There could be across from this, but there was nothing else to work with in here. Be careful, be careful. There's a lot of jumpers in here. Take them out one by one. Beautiful. But yeah, I guess we do want to fight our trap room because that's good. Tears up is good. Tears up is very good. And we're fighting 2 ragmen. Get bombed, both of you. You're already like literally halfway. Do it again. Do it again. You're dead. And you are real close. And there we go. All right, beautiful. Who's next, huh? Ah, Brownie. Everybody's favorite boss who doesn't hit you with bullshit at all, ever. Thread on the needle there, huh? Aren't you? It's a little bit, huh? All right, get out of here. Just pile of damage on there. I can already see our tier rate is pretty highly increased. Okay, again, there's nothing in this one. I can't complain. We got that one devil deal, which was like insane for us already. I'm not gonna complain about not seeing special rooms, but I feel like with red key, And the red key room nerfs, like, just having them be slightly more common would make the item less of just an extra item room searcher and more of like a good enough item on its own. We have enough for one more. We have enough for one more charge here. So let's go and give it a try. I might just grab it and save it for... That was beautiful. That was great handling there. For next floor, instead of using it on this floor, just because I don't really see a point in doing that. We already have our arrow room found. But then again, we are guaranteed at least another extra item room, and we've already explored quite a lot of red rooms, so it could be right here. It was most definitely not right there. So you know what? Waste of my time. Go to hell. We're going to be one away from a full charge heading into the next floor here. We're definitely, definitely not making boss rush this run. 100% not. How are we already at 40 minutes? Jesus Christ. Oh, get your full card. I feel like it's like a 20-minute run so far. Not freaking like, dude, 40 minutes? That can't be right. Did I stop and like pause the video for a bit? Oh, great. Red Mom is so bad. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to be here for a hot minute. With low fire rate, Red Mom is the worst one to find. I want to get some bombs down. Okay, good eye, good eye. No. I'll waste all my bombs doing this. Ow, okay. Perfect bomb. Almost good, almost good. Almost good again. Good spacing. I'm focused. Sorry, I'm focused. Beautiful, beautiful. Holy shit there. Okay. Negative, of course. Negative, of course. Already saw that, so go back. Go to your error room here. Dude, that was very, very close. That fight scared me. I was actually terrified during that fight. Please be a good error room for me. I've worked a long time for this. Dude, it was Mercurius. I literally called this earlier. Get some money for yourself, I guess. You don't really want... I guess Goat Hoof is good for just having extra speed in case you get a speed down somehow. But, dude, you can now breeze through the rest of this run if you felt like it. Mercurius is one of Holy Mantle's best items. So you walk into a room like this. Jack shit happens, of course. I want to get one battery charge here. Thank you for the one battery charge option in this room. Just make sure you're staying safe above all else, dude. Like, you can still die in 2 hits per room. The benefit here is you can walk out of the room now with Mercurius, which is very, very nice. But I'm guessing. Now, don't quote me here. Okay, like I said, don't quote me there. It could have been a good thing, could have been a bad thing. You never know. We might want to fight our trap room because it could be a red room off of that. I know it's kind of a grindy run, but it's supposed to be grindy. It's a red key run. Repentance is by nature a very, very grindy game. And you cannot argue that point without looking at the item red key, R key, hell, even like rock bottom for like, you know, gaining a bunch of stat ups and stuff like that. A lot of the new content here is very grindy, and I like the grindy runs. You are a useless enemy. You are completely just dog shit useless. You can't even touch me, dude. Your spiders don't do shit. You don't do shit. Like, come on, man. Who do you think you're fooling with your bullshit? All right. Pop that for next, you know, wave here. Just stay focused. Oh, you're brimstoning. You're also brimstoning. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Cool. Okay. But this is a very grindy update. And I think that I enjoy it because it is grindy. And I'm a big fan of the grindy nature of Repentance. But I know it can turn some people away because roguelikes are, you know, above all else, I think supposed to be just like, you know, I would say that they're usually action-packed and highly, you know, engaging. Isaac is not really an engaging game. As dumb as that sounds for a guy who plays it for a freaking living, Isaac is not really an engaging game to me. I find Isaac to just be kind of like a laid-back experience, whereas a game more like Gungeon or Archvale is more engaging. Inscription is probably less engaging than Isaac is, but I don't think the engagement factor is It's hard to define that, I guess, right? Because engaging can mean, like, combative. Like, the game is highly combative. There's a lot of combat going on, a lot of things happening at once. I'm just going to leave this room. I don't want to fight that. I'll go for this for another red key charge here in a little bit. We are going to just run through. You know what? Fuck it. We have enough power here. We have plenty of power. Just go through. Oh, you chose the wrong way. Look at that. Big surprise, huh? If we end up getting a charge somehow, by all means, pop it. But I don't really want to fight through a million rooms just for a couple of useless red rooms that aren't really panning out for us anyways. Just walk through. Nothing wrong with just walking through. There, we're already at the boss fight. You see that? Health upgrade. I'm going to take it for Lazarus if we ever die. And don't get Guppy's collared. Dude, look how much damage we don't do as this character. With 17 damage Hemolacria, we do not do a lot. I expected, honestly, a bit more than what we got. And I'm not, like, disappointed, but I am kind of, like, confused as to why. I guess we gotta start landing our shots more, huh? Yeah, if you get the spread shot, it does do more. Got it. Missed. Here's his head. Ow. Okay, he's dead. We're cool. We got another. Please, Guppy. Athame does nothing. And Contract from Below is good because we have good luck. And I will walk out of here and pop red key. Dude, my nose is really killing me right now. In a random, I'm gonna do it right here. I gotta clear the room first, right? Mercurius only works on doors that are available when your room was first opened. So red key rooms do not apply to Mercurius's bonus here. And I'll go over here. And it was not here, huh? Tis a shame that we missed another red room. I'm guessing... Oh, you know what? The thing is, I know where it's going to be, so I'm just going to clear it out. Because I know where it's going to be now. It is going to be, like, next to our sacrifice room. Because that is the token special room of this floor right here. So it is going to be, like, straight up here. So we can clear this out and get one here pretty easily, I think. All you got to do is camp. Like, nothing here can really hurt you. And if it does, I'll eat my freaking words. This guy can hurt me, actually, now that I think about it. He can hurt me pretty badly. Alright, cleared. And cleared. One more. So it is going to be, like, right here, right? Dude, it is not? Is it above it? I'm willing to look for this a little bit here. Okay, not dying to it, though, thank you. Focus, focus. I do want to at least get my special room, or my red room. Not even like my special stuff. I just want to get my red room right now, man. We got to do one more, and I only have one more place where I'm guessing it could be. I don't want to do that room, though. That room's kind of stinky. We'll go out this way. Yeah, easy Gerties. Guppy's collar, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, why did you go down there, you devilish dog? There we go. It could be up here, or I'm going to take a wild stab and go with the special room strat. And, oh, it can't be up there. I guess it, like, literally has to be right here. No? Dude, what? All right, well, I'm done. Unless it's right here. Hey, we can try that, too, I guess. I know I'm making the run longer again, but, like, when I can't find the room first try, my brain goes, like, well, where could it be? And now I only have, like, 2 more places where it technically could be. So I do kind of want to look for it. Good. I'm guessing it's not here? Bro, where on this map is there a cross-sectionality? Is it up next to our long room? I'm actually kind of pissed off that I can't find it now. Like, I'm getting a little bit mad. So I will look for it. I will look for it. I am... Oh, okay, get out of that room, please. I am actually getting a little bit peeved that I can't find this, because every rule says, hey, this should be next to a special room. And every single time I walk into a special room, it's like, nope, sorry, not here. Now, it could be down in the very starting room, or it could be this way. Hey, you're fine. You're not going to get hit here. You're cool. Wait it out. You lived through one shot of mine? This little shot of mine. Okay. I'm gonna say is it in here? There's no... we know it's got to be down in our starting room then. That is the, like, literal last place I think this thing can be. This is like our last room we can clear to actually find it here. So much for walking through rooms, man. We've kind of just like screwed ourselves by doing this. I guess the special room, like searching technique, is really not that valid anymore. There we go. Thank you for the 2 keys for our red key. Yeah, I don't see where else it could be. I've explored every corner, and from what I understand, it at least has to be bordering at, you know, 2 special or 2 normal rooms. Wow, it can't be down there. Which means you're this is just slapping me in the face. Because technically, it is bordering 2 red rooms that are bordering 2 special rooms. All that for motherfucking plum flute. At least give me small rock. All of that for mother... You know what? I'm gonna die on this floor. I'm going to purposely die. Make me Laz. Oh, God. I forgot. Okay. I forgot you're a same room respawn. There's a reason I died right there. Because we're never going to find a situation where we have like this many soul hearts sitting in one room. I forgot it was a same room respawn. I about just fucking shat myself live on TV. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Hearts can fly now? Okay, sick. I about had a heart attack right there. And that was not a fun... My like heart leapt out of my freaking chest. I'm sweating now because of that. That was genuinely terrifying. That was a scary Isaac moment certified. But now that now I feel safer like this. And I know, you know, I could have been the lost and probably won as the lost. I admit, you know, I think... Ooh, we're tiny. I personally think that we definitely could have won as a lost all the way through this run. But why would I take that chance when I have a respawn with a ton of HP on the ground right there? It's textbook. You just take it. You just take it. Dude, okay, our range is actually like way too high. Our tier height is. We can't hit anything anymore. I don't know. You know what? Just oh, dice room though. We literally like I feel like we can't really hit anything properly. We have good arc shot. You're joking. We do have good arc shots, like our arc shots, but we really can't consistently hit anything. It is a 1 room. I don't feel like popping this, to be frank with you. I don't feel like I want to roll my entire run right now. I do it quite often when I find D100 and D Infinity and stuff like that. That, you know, like I worked for this run. I made myself this run, and I'm happy with having Hemolacria, Death's Touch, and being 1 piece away from Guppy. That I think I worked for that. I do not want to throw that away for some bullshit, you know, funny, zany reroll room. I do it a lot. If you want to see me roll my run, go watch like any other streak episode, but this run is special. This run is very special to me. I also have no idea where our red room is going to be on this floor because there's just so much shit going on. Luckily for us, we already found the boss fight. Why did I shoot that early? Mamma mia. There we go. Thank you. We'll go fight Mom's Heart. We, again, don't really do a lot of damage. I'm kind of thinking that Hemolacria, like, sucks a little bit. I'm kind of thinking that Hemolacria, like, just as generally, a little bit trash. It's been a while since the item has actually done anything, you know. But maybe Piercing Shots was bad. I did say that it was going to be bad, and then I was like, oh, it seems kind of good. But now I'm thinking it's kind of bad again. Is this the life I'm living right now? Am I anti-hemo? Wow. Wow. That was my bad. Yeah, HP is not looking super fresh right now. You're a funny fella. And it was not this way. So I literally have no clue where our red room is. Am I going to walk back for Placenta? Yes. Because our HP is looking very scary right now. And as someone who's going to be going to Shoal next floor, I don't really want to be in this ballpark of having 4 hearts. So we will be going to fight this room. And then Just hoping. Here's to hoping that we don't get hit here. Because we do have the friendly spiders for that. Oh, you're the green bloat. You almost just fooled me there. But like, look at how much Hemo does damage when you're in like a closed-in room with it. Hemo does get some nice gnarly hits in there. You trolled me. You actually trolled me there. I had a thought like maybe it's gonna be up here because this game fucking hates me, but nope, nope. This floor of the game hates me especially much. That's fine though. I'm just gonna run all the way to the Satan fight. I'm not gonna fight any room. The reason we lost HP is we A, fought a boss, and B, fought rooms. Just go down. I will go to Void if we get the portal after the Lamb fight. Sure, I'll take on Void. Not after Mom's Heart, though. I did that once with the Mom fight with 5 damage and like 3 tier rate. I won that run, but it was not an easy run to win. And I don't really want to be in that position ever again. Not this way. Maybe this way? Is there maybe a secret room? Nope. Is there a super secret room? You just know things. Oh, dude, you're going to give me so much HP for next floor's deals. Thank you. I'm doing this only for 40 damage Fly Guppy. Golden Monkey Paw? Dude, hell yeah. 100% I'm going to take that. Oh, Temperance Machine. Nope. I'm not going to frick with you. You're going to give me Crystal Ball. Or you're going to give me a bunch of Soul Hearts, Curved Horn, Cancer, Cracked Crown. I could have used the IV machine to, I guess, go for Monkey's Paw. But being at 1 heart, even if we're just in a closed-in, non-combative room, at 152 wins, that still terrifies me. That still genuinely terrifies me. Strength card. Huge for the boss fight. Huge for... And the devil deals, I guess, next floor, too. I'm going to play it out. I don't think risking the entire streak when I could just easily get the health here is worth it. Because then if I die, all I got to say is, like, oh, I could have played that machine out and gotten, 100 HP. Maggie's Faith. That is not useful because we are on the second to last floor of the game, believe it or not. It's an extra half heart for us, but outside of that, it's nothing more. Ooh. Okay, we'll try you in here, I guess. I don't really care right now. Oh, Isaac. Isaac. I was just playing that thing, dude. Can I get like a rock hit, but not a machine hit? I doubt that's gonna hit a machine, isn't it? That stings. Oh my god, get out of this room, please. It's closed? But I just opened that door. Asshole. Well, Isaac thought they could put a rock on a machine there and get away with it. But I'm here to say that no, you can't. I'm pissed off now. 2 of Hearts is a great card. I think it all worked out for us in the end, though. So, I'm going to take the Strength card into the boss fight. I'm going to pop that right away. I'm guessing it's, like, right here. Yep. Running big circles. Big circles. Beautiful. Okay. It is time for these... Oh, that was a way too early bomb. That was a perfect bomb. Now you just stand back with your 33 damage and hopefully get Guppy, or I would love Brimstone for Hemolacrian. That'd be amazing. It would make Hemo a lot better. That bomb did nothing, of course, as he's Satan. He loves getting exploded. That came out a little weird, I'll be honest with you. I walked into that one. Ow. And phase 1 is done. Here's the play. Dude, that bomb was like my most perfectly timed thing in the history of bombs in Isaac. Oh, hey, don't spawn leeches on top of me, you asshole. The Void Portal again, though? Ooh. That's what I call luck, baby. All right. Well, I'm not going to buy Rotten Babby. There's no point. Because we're gonna get Guppy next floor anyways, I hope. We'll take the 2 of Hearts card. And, yeah, you just move on. Do not walk into that Void Portal. You almost just screwed yourself real hard there. Please be good enough to warrant taking at low HP. No Guppy? Bad face? Aw, man. How have we seen, like, extra devil deals on this run and not gotten Guppy? And Cursor was in the likes. All right, just run to the Satan fight, or the Lamb fight. There's no point in belaboring the point, because you have a 1 run on your hands. As long as you can make it to the actual boss fight without, you know, just directly perishing. So, you know what, dude? Just run. There's no point in waiting again. Dude, leave. That was way too close for comfort. There's the boss fight. In a really, really odd location, might I add. Okay. You might be right here. You are. That helps. Let's go fight the lamb and end this run off. If we get the void portal, I don't know, man. I said I would do it earlier, but looking at our DPS, like, on the lamb right now, it really is not worth it, is it? Like, it really would not be good for us to do that. Ay, you're trash. You are bad at Isaac. I'm going to focus here, because we do not have a lot of HP remaining. Okay. I'm using a lot of bombs because bombs do more damage than we do right now. And they also pierce boss armor, so it does make them even better. And if you can get a bomb next to both of these guys, it does hit them for both, you know, double bomb damage. So if you can get in there like that, perfect. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot. Oh, you're a rotating boy right now. And their charms are going to do a lot of damage to each other. One of them is dead. 2 hearts card in the pocket right now in case things go ugly. Okay, you're rotating, and you're almost dead. Please. Why are you frozen? Oh, because you're dead. That's why. We just got 3 void portals in a row. No, I'm not going to do it. I do it every single time. This is my time I'm going to say no. This is my no card. If you enjoyed that run and my commentary and the gameplay, etc., a like and a comment goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine. Aside from that, guys, though, join the Discord. My Twitch is down below as well. But I've been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.